Take these off before they start to kill me. I can't see without them. I don't like wearing them. Okay. There you are. Yeah, you almost look like me, just like if your hair was like my color or my hair was your color. You showed me that picture. It was just like looking at me. Glasses and the whole bit. Too funny. Come on, people. I don't hear no doorbells ringing or anybody knocking. Let's get going here. Right? Oh, you cut it last night? Oh, I gotta go back and look now. Let's see here. God, we only talked for a second. Where the hell did the picture go? It's not that far back. Okay, that's cute. Yeah. Just like a blunt cut. Right? You're not wearing the headband because you screwed your bangs up, are you? It's a pretty headband, though. I don't look good in headbands. I don't think I do anyway. Can't even see without the glasses. They're bugging me already. Just the link. Hi, Teresa. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. The screen will come right back, everybody. Screen will, I don't know if they can hear me, but the screen's coming right back. If I could type faster then. By the time you type that out, people are leaving and gone, oh, are you back? Goody, goody, goody. Hi, Vicky. Belkis. We're not doing monthly readings. Not doing monthly readings. See, if you guys would read the title of the live stream when you come in, and it doesn't say anything about monthly readings or signs. These are mini readings. You make a donation to PayPal, or if you're in Canada, within e-transfer for Canada, and you can ask a question and I'll pull a card for you and I'll give you your answer and we'll look into it from there. That's how this works. Hi, Pepe. Pepe. Oh, God, I can't get that name down right. Welcome back. Maybe it's Pipey. Pipey. I still have my orange light. This is dragging really bad before I put any smudge or anything up. That's what we're just going to wait here for a minute. It's pronounced baby? Jennifer, is that what you're saying? It's pronounced baby. P-E-I-P-I is pronounced baby? No. Wait, now I missed something, didn't I? It's baby in English. Okay. Tafisi. I can say your last name. Tafisi. Hello, Joanne. Welcome back. Welcome back. Very nice to see you here. Okay, so I'm just going to call you baby because it's hard to say the first name without somebody vocalizing it, verbalizing it. It can go different ways. You got vowels in there, so it could go, like E or I. It's Pepe. Pepe. How do you know all of this, Jennifer? Are you a linguistic person? Hi, Cora Lee. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Have you been seeing the readings lately, Cora? Have you been following them? They've been, man, and I don't know. There's been stuff going on, and I'm just like, what, what? We're just kind of just a good memory. Okay. So it's Pepe. You have, we'll just be going along doing the readings, and all of a sudden a reading will come up, and it's like fireworks everywhere. It's just been crazy. Very interesting. A lot of fun. I feel very satisfied at the end of the night with the readings. Very, very satisfied. And I don't have to worry. I don't, not that I do that anyway, but sometimes with private readings, and it's like the stuff that I question that comes up. It turns out I always get responses, comments, or emails back, and people will say, "This part, wow, did you ever nail it?" And I'm going, "No way!" And when it came up and I read it, it was like, "What? It doesn't." And they'll say, "I know it didn't make sense to you. I could tell, but it made sense to me. Oh boy, did it ever make sense!" And I'm just like, "Okay, I don't need to ask any questions. I don't need to know what it is. If you're happy, that's the main thing." So let's get up. I'd say, well, we've got a few people in here. So let's see. We'll get the smudge up. Get everything kind of like neutralized, we'll call it. Neutralizing. I'll be glad when I get my cedar and my other ingredients filled again. It's just with the snow around the bases of the trees and stuff, it can be very slippery, kind of dangerous. I won't do anything like that, because then I'll kill myself. I'll be wanting to kill myself later, saying that was stupid. Tromping through snow to get some, a little something something from Mother Nature, right? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. This always revitalizes me. It always brings me back. I had supper an hour or so ago, and I'm like, oh, and it's Sunday night, and I'm like, oh, I just want to sleep. So that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. My selenite, this is what keeps me grounded and connected. Okay. And my pendulum Lilith, very trusty and dependable. Once in a blue moon, she's wrong, though. I'm honest about stuff. I'll tell you that right now. And now I want to cleanse the oceanic. Give that a real good cleaning. There we go. There we go. Whoa. There we are. And anybody that's not been around in a while or new, this is a newer deck. The Mermaid of Oracles. Very beautiful. Visually, very beautiful deck. I mean beautiful. The artistry is really, really nice. These cards almost go too deep sometimes. You really got to stop and think, like, what the hell was that all about? And trying to make sense of stuff. And it's hard to read verbally. The book is, it's okay when you're reading it quietly to yourself. The minute you verbalize it, it gets weird. I don't know what it is. It just gets weird. Okay, so there we go. So anytime you guys are ready, I am ready. I am ready. There we are. Validation is the key. That is correct. It really, even if I know Oracle Tree, even if I know I've nailed a reading, when I send it off, like the private ones, and I just, because I know. You just know. Anytime I'm not sure about something within the reading, I'll stop and I'll recap that again at the end. I'll say it twice. So, this part, I just don't know what that is. I can't, and I'm not going to make something up. And I'm not going to try to rearrange it to make it fit. And, I always get a response back, and usually it's to them. It made all the sense in the world. So, Natalie from the sea. From the Bay of Fundy Fortune. Yeah, Bay of Fundy. Bay of Fundy's right out in my backyard. Okay, here we go. Where am I? I haven't gotten used to my layout quite yet. Let me see what we have. We've got questions coming in. Let's see here. Okay, there should be 3 from what I'm seeing. Let's see who is first. Teresa Ritchie. Okay, let me open it up here, Teresa. And there we go. I thought your question might be in here. Are you up front and center, Teresa? Let me know that you're here so I can begin your reading. You know what? I almost, people will say, I've almost slipped a couple times not thinking. You get tired and burned out. When people ask me impossible questions, I'll ask Spirit and I'll sit and listen quietly. And if I'm not getting anything, I'm not. And one thing, I'm honest, and I'll say, if they get a little perturbed, I remember, there have been a couple of times I said, I'm just a fortune teller. I am not God. I am not all-knowing. And then somebody will ask me a question, and my first response is to say, what do you think I am, a fortune teller or something? That's never happened. It's just been the funny thought that kind of goes through. Yeah, we're just, burnout's really, really, yeah, I bet you do. Burnout's really, really a challenge. It is a challenge. But here's the weird thing for me. I can be having a stinking rotten day. And I may be in a mood of obligation that I've got to spend a bit. I got to get on and do something. But inside I'm going, I don't want to right now. I don't want to today. I don't. I'm in a rotten mood today and everything's gone. You know what? I got stuff on my mind. I limp myself into the reading. And I'm not here 10, 15 minutes. And all of a sudden, I'm just Natalie reading cards again and nothing else exists. All that crap it's gone. It's just not even within my realm here, my now. It just goes. Reading in the bigger picture is just to force myself into it sometimes because how I'm feeling is the best thing in the world for me. The best medicine. Put it that way. The best medicine. Is Teresa here yet? Where's Teresa? Hello, Kim. Where is she? Earth calling Teresa. Earth calling Teresa. Earthling. Where did she go? She's either stepped away, her phone shut down, or something, or she's lagging. I hope not. Oh, dear Lord. Teresa. You're Teresa. Damn. All right. There's a good start. Okay. Let me get to your question. I apologize. See, I told you. What do you think I am? A fortune reader or something? Where? That's too funny. Okay. All right. I get it now. I'm even dumber than I thought I was. Okay, Teresa. Good that you're here. You're not the Yeah, you had me for a second there. Knock that off. Stop it. Stop it, I tell you. Just a minute. Okay, Teresa. For the reading you'll be doing today, what advice do I need to hear for this coming week? Postscript. Thank you for all you do. I truly appreciate it. You're very, very welcome, Teresa. Okay. What advice do you need to hear for this coming week? That's what Teresa wants to know. There we go. All right. Here we are. There we go. Hi, Susie Ann. I haven't found my feet yet. I get so used, usually they're slow starting that I get caught off guard when we get right into them. We've sat here 20 minutes, half an hour. We get chit chat now. I'm right in the groove. I got my feet under me and all that good stuff. And I'm just like rushing around to get everything set up. And I'm not out of breath, but I arrived like I'm out of breath. And it's like, give me a minute to kind of get myself together. Just the way you said that, well, I'm Teresa, or my name is something, and I went, what? And then you go, yeah, but I'm not that Teresa. That's funny. Too funny. Okay, Teresa. What does Teresa need to know? What's coming at her for this coming week? This is the week of, let me get my calendar up. We'll specify the week. The 24th through to the 29th. Through to the 29th. So that's Monday to Saturday. What's coming up for Teresa Ritchie? What's coming up for Teresa Ritchie this week? Between the 24th through to the 20th. I'm going to cut right here, Teresa. I'm cutting right here. Remember, tarot brings forth if there's stuff coming at you that's not your normal, everyday, mundane stuff. There's something a little fresh, a little new out of the ordinary. That'll probably pop up before anything else. I'm just trying to close my calendar. There we go. All right, what have we here? That's very nice. I'm feeling you're going to be very productive for the coming week. I got that right off, and I don't think you'll find it even in the generic meaning at all with the Page of Wands. I don't think you'll find that word at all, but that's when, whoa, productive week, getting things done. Doing what you say. Of course, they're saying what you mean, but this is actually doing. It's a doing card. And it being wands, of course, it's fire. And there's passion with this. Things to get excited about. You're not bored this week. You won't be bored. You'll be pretty much not overwhelmingly busy that you're like, you know, but okay. Getting something done, starting it, seeing it through, finishing it. Next, you know what I mean? You're steady in that way, but not overwhelming. You're not ending the week exhausted. You're ending the week feeling extremely productive. Like this week really counted for something. I got a lot done. You're going to be telling yourself that. And it being a page is opening you to any messages coming through in any way, shape, or form could be brought physically by somebody, a younger person. They range them 15 to at the furthest extreme. On the other end, I wouldn't go any further than 33, 35 at the most. So 15 to 35. Normally, they're a lot younger than that, though. All right. It could be somebody physically bringing you a heads up about something, making you privy to something, tipping you off, bringing an opportunity, letting you just coming in on the fly, you might say. Let's see what the generic meaning holds for this card. And if anything else comes up, of course, I'll be look, it came right up. Wow. It came right up. But it is. It's this is a really, really nice card. So this card showing up here, this page, should it be somebody in your life, a real person, is usually someone very charming and chatty and bubbly, and they have a lot of energy and a very nice energy. And they could be bringing you some really great news about creative projects, things that would grab your interest. Travel plans as well. They could have some insight on that, and new work. In your relationships, they represent sometimes a fun flirtation. All right, that's just the way they are. They're very, very bubbly. And another meaning of the card is the influence coming from somebody that's very creative. For you, this could mean, and they go down a little bit of a list, this could be somebody you know who's a writer that you're influenced by, an actor, an artist, a dancer, a musician, and on and on. The world of the arts just goes on and on, science and all of that. On the other side of that, you could be discovering something this week that you're really good at. Basically, discovering your own talents. Or maybe you have talents and you're about to bring them out of the dark closet, blow the dust off them, and follow through and play with them a little bit and see what you can do with it. That could happen as well. The advice of the card, this is real simple. Now is the time for you to start expressing yourself via using words, using pictures, dance, music, or any other creative pursuit that you might enjoy. Bringing out more, not holding your passions in anymore, all deep in here, but opening the doors, kicking them open and saying, let's go out there. So a lot more color in your life, a lot more vibrancy, a lot more action, a lot more going on. a lot more life. It's going to be a very lively week for you, and you're at the helm of it all. Okay. Keywords here with this card are messages, so be tuned for messages. All right, be aware. Keep yourself aware. Expect good messages. Expect good things. You know they're coming. You could get some travel news. If you were planning or thinking about going, and maybe you're going to go south, maybe get a tan before summer starts, if winter ends, communications, your sector in communications is going to pick up. It's going to be busier than it has been all winter. Things are going to pick up. There could be new work in line for you. This is a card of self-expression, and that self-expression carrying you into some kind of transition shows movement as you're graduating from one area into another. Very interesting for you, whatever that may be. Entertainment is the final word on this. So, in the arts, we come back to that again, in the arts, a form of entertainment. Whatever that means to you, Teresa, whatever that means to you. A very upbeat week, a positive week, a productive week. That's what's coming. And you'll be dealing with more people than you normally would. Like I said, you're going to be busier now than you've been all winter. Things are going to be picking up. There you go. I hope that was okay for you, Teresa, and thank you once again. It was lovely seeing you as well. Hi, Nita. Let's see here. Okay. Where am I? There it is. Who do we have up next? I have a little mouth of coffee here. I'm still trying to find my feet under me, so if I seem a little, because I'm trying to remember this person's name. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name. It's Sweet Oasis Room and Board, yes. And you've been here time and time again. And I'm sorry I can't remember your first name. I'm really sorry about that. Sweet Oasis Room and Board. No question in the notes, so. Okay. Oh, gosh, I already called the other one. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'll do her next then. Remind me, though. That's you, baby Pepe. Baby Pepe, what is your question? I didn't know Cora was next. I'm sorry. We'll do Cora right after this because I've already got them here. So, you forgot your question? No, I know you didn't. You just forgot to leave it on your notes. So what's your question? The list is just growing right now, Nita. There's only, and which makes me want to look anyway in case there's enough to send a list, but I don't. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I'm doing one right now. And there's one more after that. So there's two right now. They all kind of came in at the same time. There are two people waiting right now. Okay, is baby Pepe writing their question down? Is that what they're doing? Is that what we're waiting for? One moment, prima donna. I think I've got that. Oh, let me see. Oh, sorry, Jen. You're welcome, Casey. You're very welcome. Okay, there's Pepe. Okay. I remember I'm going into business with my cousin in the island of Tonga. And she's having marital problems. Will that affect our business? Ooh. You're going to be sending, you mean merchandise to her in March? Oh my. You're smart to ask that and to think ahead though and look at the bigger picture. Um, what's their track record? Does this happen a lot? Do they run into these walls a lot with each other? Or is this like something that's a little unusual? Let's see. This is for Pepe. Pepe's going into business with her cousin on the island of Tonga, but her cousin is having marital problems. Will this affect our business? Will this affect our business? I'll be sending her merchandise in March. Oh my. Wow. Yeah, there's going to be a breakup there for sure, at least to some point. I mean, it may not be permanent, but let's see what tarot has to say. Oh, my hands are dry, so it's hard to shuffle here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Okay, is this going to, let me see here. Let me see. Okay. Is Pepe's cousin going to be affected? Is the business between Pepe and a cousin going to be affected by the marital rocks that are going on right now within the cousin's marriage? Is this going to affect their business? I'm going to cut right here. Right here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wow, this is odd. I was not expecting anything like this to come up, but look, it's never a bad card. It's never a bad card. Wow. New beginnings with the ace. Of course, you all know that. New beginnings with this beautiful, beautiful ace, one of the top cards. Positive. Everything that you want in life cards. All right. These are the answers that you always want to. Wow. And it doesn't come up every day. We've got the Ace of Hearts. It's a beginning of, it could be a new venture. It's something that you've invested yourself into, something in your heart. You know, right off, if I had to say anything, I'd say you go ahead with your plans. That's my first go-to response when I've seen this card come up. Right here, the ace. The reason being is this ace right off the top is bringing you your heart's desire. So if you have your heart dependent on this business with your cousin, the answer is it's going to go. It's going to go. It's a go. This is going to bring you fulfillment through any artistic pursuit or even a new relationship. You may be feeling like you've created a baby that's your project, a new business. These things could, include things like writing a book, planting a garden, decorating your home, along those lines. But it could be, and for you, it's a new business. There you are. This ace, while being a positive card, can also bring about emotions that can be a little overwhelming because it's intense. It's the ace. It's the ace of hearts. It's the ace of love. It's the ace of love on every level you can think of, from family to relationships to intimates. It covers all areas, all relationships, and it covers it in the best way. Your keywords for this card are beginnings, passion, creativity, fulfillment, overflow of emotions, and intensity. According to the card, you keep on with your original plans and you move on through it. Let me ask Lilith very, very quickly. No acting up out of you tonight, Lilith. You behave. Let's see what she's going to say. Well, that's the same question. Here we go. All right, Lilith. Come along, come along, come along, Spirit. Come along. Thank you. Pepe is getting into business with her cousin, the Isle of Tonga. But her cousin and her husband are having marital problems, serious ones. And Pepe's a little nervous about that. Whatever goes on in her cousin's marriage, is that going to interfere with the business that the cousin and Pepe have together? Will this interfere in a negative way? She's saying no. So Pepe should go through with this, with the original. Yes, she's saying with your original plans, follow through. Wonderful. Thank you. There you go. There you go, Pepe. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's just wonderful. Okay, Coralie, I hear you're in the house. Where's Coralie? Coralie's here and she's got a question. Where's Cora? Nope, can't talk on the phone tonight. What? Okay, I'll look at it later. Okay. About time on the first section. Okay, let me read it again here. I got to get this straight. So you guys are... So I'm used to you telling me everything. You've spoiled me that way. Other people like, oh, don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. You know what I mean? But in between, it's not just meeting his children. That's a good thing. You're waiting a long time for that. So that's a positive thing for you. But there's other stuff going on. Is that correct? That's all I'm asking you. Is that correct? Or there's other things going on? Oh, Jesus. Oracle tree, the timing on meeting the children is overdue by about 2 years. Okay. All right. I can tell you right now, no, that's not going to be going on a lot. It's not. Don't feel sad. Don't feel sad. Don't feel sad. I know, Cora, I couldn't have, just like, because people don't know. They don't know what you've been through, where you've come from, where you've been. Yeah, everything is overdue. He's not your average everyday guy. He's a really great guy. He's a nice guy. But when it comes to transitions and making changes in his life, he digs his heels in so hard. His words and everything will tell you different, but the actions are, it's like pulling teeth, is it not, Cora? Already? He just put it up for sale. Oh my God. Well, now that that's sold and he's informed you thusly, right? Um, oh my God, he won't be able to use the house as an excuse, will he? Because that could have been a big one. That could have went on forever, another year or two. Isn't that something? Well, 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 now the gods are smiling on you. Yes, they are. Okay. But the slumps, here's the thing, Cora, before I even turn a card over. Cora, by the way, for anybody that's new, it's interesting. Cora and I met, we used to be official weather observers for the Weather Network for our own areas. She's in Ontario and I'm down here in New Brunswick. Both Canadians, within Canada, of course. And that's how we initially met. And we never chatted a lot. We didn't really get to know each other. We really didn't cross just about the weather, or anything that would come up like that. And when I started the channel, Cora kind of followed me in. She picked right up on it. She was my very first online client. And she's been with me ever since. So, and I've watched I watched Cora go through some major life transition, and I mean major stuff that brought the girl to her knees, you know. And she came back stronger than ever, and today she's quite happy. She's deliriously happy compared to where she was in the beginning. Isn't that right, Cora? So yes, there we go. Now see what's going to happen. All that, once you get established, and I mean via his time, I won't say his name, via his time, on his clock, on his calendar, that can only go on for so long, these interruptions and stuff like that, because you do know you're going to be betrothed. You know that. Whether he knows it or not yet is none of his business, is it? You'll let him know when. There won't be any more of that. Well, I can't make it here next weekend, or next week's no good for. Not if you're betrothed and you're under the same roof. So that comes to a screeching halt. A screeching halt. Now we're going to find out, just out of curiosity, what Tarot has to say. Did you really, Cora? Oh, I know, and you held back. Cora's probably the most patient person in the world. On the outside, anyway. She'll be visibly patient. On the inside, something could be just eating at her, killing her, you know? But she always gives him and anybody else the benefit of the doubt. She's a little faster to respond now and say, hey, what's going on here, you know, kind of thing. But one more run through here, Cora, and then I'm going to cut. I've watched Cora's life evolve like you wouldn't believe. She's come so far. Oh my God, in the beginning, it was a nightmare. I lost sleep over her. I did. I used to be so worried. There's the answer. The day is coming. You're going to have the security that you need, because you know why? You got the Four of Pentacles. The prompt on this is security. It is the security card of tarot. And that's what this is all about. That is what this is all about. Your security. Your life with him. It's all about security. And that's where these ruffled emotions come from when he pulls something. He's not pulling it, when he has to do something like this. He's not going to be available in next weekend or the weekend after. And that's when the insecurity comes settling in. And that's what it's all about. You need to feel secure. You really do. So Cora and I've become pretty good friends over the years here. It'll be 4 years this year in May. The channel's been on YouTube. She was my very first online customer, and I've been reading for her ever since. But this is where everything's based around. I'm sure the other readers in the group right now would agree. It's about your sense of security within the relationship and within your future. But I've already told you, and I still stick by that. I stick by it. And you know it deep inside. Your own intuitive heart is telling you it's just a matter of time. He's like trying to break in a wild horse, although he's anything but wild. Morris is highly intelligent. Morris is very faithful. He's devoted. He's loyal. He has a nerdish quality about him. He's very white. He's a white guy, very clean cut and all that. Do you know what I mean? As far as his personality and stuff. He's as white as the day is long. You know what I mean? He's a good man. A good man. He can be hard for Cora to deal with, though, because he has his own mind set on things a certain way. He wouldn't be, here's another thing, Cora, he wouldn't have been with you going through all this the last 2 years or so if you're not hearing it, maybe, and maybe you don't think of it, but the fact that he's lasted this long, he's still with you, shows that he's invested in you, and he sees good promise and future with you. He's investing in you. He has invested in you in his mind quite a bit. We're not going to debate that, though, right? But seriously, and if he wasn't, then he wouldn't be there. There's the thing, you have to remember that as well. Yep, that's the thing. But he's just a little quirky. He's a little different, the way he thinks. Cora's very, very non-aggressive, non-assertive unless she's got her back pushed against the wall. Then she'll push back. Then she'll demand. And then she'll say things. But she gives a lot of rope and a lot of room. But it's like trying to tame something. Let's just say he's not wild. Don't ever get that impression. But he's never really been tamed down. And all she wants is straight answers. I just want to know what's going on. And if there's stuff going on, how long is this going to go? I just want to know what tomorrow brings, what next week brings. You're coming to the end of that finish line course, so you got to watch it and be careful. And don't sabotage yourself unknowingly. He's getting there. He's coming closer and closer and closer to you. It's in bits and starts and stops. Bits and starts and stops. But he has, compared to where do you remember in the beginning, Cora? Oh my God, I was ready to pull my hair out. If I could have put my hands around his throat and said, wake the hell up. She needs you. She's talking to you. And Cora was just so enamored with him that she wouldn't do anything to rock the boat. We've all been there. Well, I'm not going to start because then I could lose him, and I don't want to lose him. I'm not going to go. But she's getting a little bit more forthcoming now. Okay, how long is this going to go on? So when is this coming? When is that going to happen? When are we going to this? When are we going to these? What do you think of the future? Where is your head in the future? She's asked him things like this, trying to get a picture. He's not. He's really intelligent, like I say. And he has all those really good qualities about him, but he's a little quirky, I guess is the kind way to put it. He's a little bit quirky. It's a typical male-female situation. You see movies, you see cartoons about those scenes where the wife is upset and she's extremely emotional and the husband's like sitting at the breakfast table, and she's on the other side of the table and she's mouth is flying and she's half crying and she's upset. And there he is. There's Cora's. He should know exactly what's going on, and he's going, why is she carrying on like this? What? He hasn't had a clue until she's had a breakdown, And he just looks at her and goes, what? I just ate my breakfast and getting ready for work, and what? Oh my God. It's too funny. He doesn't have a clue. He really needs to have something really sent home before he wakes up and gets it. He doesn't read into anything. He doesn't try to, in his mind, twist and turn situations, people, or events to understand them. He doesn't do that. He takes most things at face value. He thinks that's how people are. It's what we see and what we're dealing with that's here, and it's the real. But Cora says yes, and she accepts all that. But Cora's female, so she goes a little bit further, and that's where she loses him and his understanding. And we can laugh about it right now because he's come so far. And you know, I can feel the softening of him, Cora. I can feel the softening of him. I can feel he's sliding very slowly into home base. If there was a team depending on him, they'd all hold their breath because he's sliding in so slowly. Can you go any faster? Everything's slowed down. You know, no hints don't really work. But Cora has cornered him a couple times, asked some really hard questions, direct questions, we'll say. And he comes back honestly, and I don't think he means to hurt anybody's feelings, but I'd have been hurt. My feelings have been hurt. He just like bang back with something like that. You know, she'd say, well, if somebody did this for you or that for you, what would you think? And he comes back with, I don't think so. No, I just I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, and Cora would have to go back and kind of like, gather herself and get reassertive again. But this card right here, and it's a 4. All right. And this is a 4 as well. Let me get out the generic side of this. Jeez. I keep going to say his name, and I don't want to do that. He's a good man, though. And before they dated, even, she knew him from years ago. They knew each other from years ago. And when Cora's marriage dissolved, she didn't. Oh my God, she wouldn't. The thought of dating or anything was devastating to her. Cora's a very clean, straightforward person. She took her role as a wife very, very seriously, as mother, and devoted everything to her son, held down a full-time job, did everything at home, the whole 9 yards. And I told her, like, you're the one that have been carrying the whole family all these years. What do you mean, no? What do you mean I can't? What do you mean I can't? Look at everything that you had and everything that you held and you worked through, and you kept that family together. And it was when you had enough, when all shit broke loose, right? So, Cora's come so far, so far. She's a feel-good story. She's a feel-good story. I'm just reading, catching up here. Emotional difference is very important, yeah. With mental and emotional understanding and learning, find me. Facebook, the Oracle Tree. Teresa Holman Egger. How nice of you, Teresa. How lovely. How lovely. She could have used you 2 years ago. Isn't that right, Cora? Poor Cora. Oh, my goodness. Cora didn't take the breakdown of her marriage. She didn't take it very well at all. I hope it's okay I'm saying this. It's where you are now that counts, right? But she took that as a big failure. You know, that's how she felt, like a failure kind of a thing. And she cried for her son as well. A lot of lessons to be learned through Cora. I just think it was amazing to see her go from somebody so fragile, and she was fragile. Weren't you, Cora? You'd agree to that too. You were very fragile. I had to choose and pick my words very gently and very carefully, and try to not overwhelm her. Try to take a 4-sentence paragraph, which was one statement for her, and I'd have to condense it down to 1 sentence so she wouldn't get overwhelmed and I wouldn't lose her. They were like kind of impact statements where she got it. She heard me, kind of a thing, and she'd think about things. But and to see her today, and she's raised a beautiful son as well. She's been raising her son, Robert. He's a beautiful son. So anyways, let's get into the generic side of the card. The 4 of Pentacles for you. Security. This is the security card of the tarot. When your finances are on track and work and relationships are happy and stable, you are able to provide and care for others overall. And you've reached a point at which you can sit back a while and you can appreciate the strong foundation that you, Cora, have built. Isn't that funny? With the generic meaning of this card, it's just what we're talking about. However, because the security has been very hard won, you may resist any positive changes. You just be timid to the equilibrium, to throw an imbalance in there, but you're not going to. Nothing's going to throw anything off. Nothing. You are where you are, and so is he. The both of you together are where you are. The advice of this card for you, Cora: enjoy this period of calm and this period of order, but stay open to new possibilities as well. Keep looking for new ways to expand your empire. Your keywords for this card, Cora: stability, finances, property, protection, balance, order, and foundation. I keep hearing this, so I'm going to say it to you because that's the message coming through. When it comes to you and him and where you're at in your relationship, you're this close. Here's what I'm hearing for you. You're this close. And I'm going to be real blunt. Plug your ears if you don't like foul language. Don't rock the fucking boat now. Don't do that. All right? You have to have it. Keep doing what you're doing. I know it's painfully long. It's been painfully slow to get to where you guys are right now. But you can endure a little bit more. And it's going to be okay. You know what? I get the feeling if you just said to him, where the hell are we going? What's going? He'd go, well, I thought, I just assumed you knew. I mean, you sold the house, gonna let you meet the kids. I thought you knew. That's what you would get out of him, and he'd be bewildered because you didn't put that together. You know what I'm saying? So just give it a little more time. This is him. I want to say his name so bad, but this is him we're talking about. And he's bringing his children into the picture. What I tell you about that before? If he's bringing his children into the picture now after all this time, that's it for him. He's serious. That's his way of saying, he must have dropped to his knees and say, Cora, I love ya. Marry me. He's not going to bring his kids into any relationship where he's with another woman other than their mother, unless he's seeing a long-term, permanent thing going on here. Hold on to that. Take a couple of deep breaths. Tell you're lucky that you've gotten to where you are now, because it's just going to unfold from here. By his actions. See, Morris isn't one to talk. Everything is action with him, very quietly, usually very understated. But that's how it's going to be. That's the way he is. You need to get used to that side of him, and he needs to get used to you needing to know. You'll meet in the middle at some point and be a happy ground. There you go. Like making bread? Yes. He's very vague. Yes. He is. And you're the non-assertive type. You're not assertive or aggressive, not to the point. I think if you were any more than that, it would have turned him off and he would have turned away a year and a half ago, maybe even sooner. So that's what you need to do. All right? It's not going to continue, but there'll be a little piece of him that'll always be part of who he is. Not to worry. Not to worry. Hi, Hinkle and Company Production. How you doing? Welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. I am Natalie. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to take a boo here, guys, back in and see if there's anybody else on the list. Let me see here. I think there is. Oh, yes, there is. The next person. Come on. Sweet Oasis Room and Board. Did I do them already? Jennifer, I don't think I did. Sweet Oasis Room and Board, and I can't remember the name. They've been here before. You know they've been here before, but I don't remember. Suite Oasis, room and board. All front and center, please. Just chill, Cora. Just chill. It's going to be okay. Oh, that was Pepe. Okay, that was Pepe. Okay, I wasn't sure. Alrighty, I was just like, wait a minute. I thought I did that, but I wasn't sure. Very next person up then is, let me see, Joanne, Alexander, Joanne. Okay, and she left her question, but I want to make sure she's here. Are you here, Joanne? Alexander? Joanne Alexander. Here. Now I'm going to send you this little list here, Jen. It's just a small one. Let me see here. Where is Jennifer? Jennifer. Here we go. Okay, and open. Come on now. Oh, I didn't select it. That's why. Wake up. There we go. There it comes. Joanne's in? Yeah, I can only open one screen here at a time. Alrighty. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Janet. Winner for Mars, winner for Venus. For sure. Oh my gosh. So, what's on your mind today, Joanne? What's on your mind? Thank you, Hinkle. You'll be on the list there. Jennifer's getting the list and retrieving it now. So what's on your mind, Joanne? Nice to see you back again. Oh my gosh, we've been here an hour already? Wow. No, 57 minutes. All right, no. Half an hour. Janet, wasn't that one hell of a day today? Oh, what a beautiful day. Just beautiful. We had a gorgeous, gorgeous day here today. I almost feel like I might have got a little bit of a... We had a UV index thing today. 3 or moderate. So I stuck my face right up to the sun. Oh my gosh, too funny. It was beautiful. What a gorgeous day. And oh my gosh, I was looking for new buds on the trees, and they're there. There's new little buds sprouting out on the birch tree. Okay, Joanne, I'm trying to get a new car so that you can be closer to your mother. All right. All righty. Joanne. Spirit, 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 spirit. All the entities that count. This is for Joanne Alexander. She's trying to get a new car so that she can get closer to her mother. Is this going to happen for her? You growing a kiwi vine in our environment? Are you serious? Oh my goodness, I didn't know you could grow down here. Wow. Okay. Is Joanne going to be able to get herself a new vehicle so that she will be able to be closer to her mother? So she'll be able to get to her. This is for Joanne Alexander. Is Joanne going to be able to acquire a new vehicle so that she can get closer to her mother. I'm going to cut right here. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Ha ha. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Look at the card. What a great card for you. Another 6, and it's all about success. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. So Joanne, with 6s being all about balance and harmony, basically around you in your life, is basically what they represent. With the 6 here, it's bringing you brilliant success as a result of very hard work and a lot of resilience. Others will appreciate your shining light, and you may receive special acknowledgement for something that you've done. This could have to do with work, or I don't know for sure, but it shows you attending a presentation, even a graduation ceremony, or some kind of an event that's going on. It just shows you someplace socially, and it's got to do with you being recognized, you being part of something. You may also receive a financial reward to help you celebrate. And another meaning of this card could be an offer of love from a new romance that could lead to a proposal of marriage if you're single and in the market. The advice of this card, Joanne, this is your time to shine. Don't hold back. You deserve every bit of success that's coming your way. The key words here, Joanne, the final words on this card are victory, education. That could show you doing a return to education, maybe trying to deepen your expertise, upgrade your skills. It could be something you'll consider at the very least. Awards, and feeling like you're receiving an award, you're being awarded for something. Love proposals, promotion, moving up in the world of employment here. Strength and ceremony, but absolutely, without a doubt, without a doubt, without. You don't really need to worry anymore. Trying to keep up with everyone's conversation, and I miss an awful lot though. Oh my goodness, you're going to make me want to try that this summer here in my backyard. The kiwis, oh my God, I would just, oh boy, oh boy. You have a bachelor degree in human service. You should be okay. You should really be okay. Hello, Sharita. Welcome. Nice to see you again. And Karina's here as well. We got the whole house. Okay, Karina, that's wonderful knowing you're here. That's just wonderful. Okay, let me see who's up next. Good luck, Joanne. You don't need it, though. You really don't need it. You're going to be just fine, my dear. You're going to be just fine. You truly, truly are. Next person up, Rosita Nita. Nita. And Nita, come up front and center. I do see your question. Aloha, Natalie. Aloha, Nita. You just want a general card from Spirit. No problem at all, Nita. You're still great. There you are. Some of you guys are like, bang, I say your name and boom, you're right there up front and center. Love it. Here we go, Nita. Nita wants a general card from Spirit. This is for Nita. What's coming towards Nita? What does Nita have to be aware of? Acute on. She needs direction, give her some direction. She needs insight, give her insight. If she needs an epiphany that's going to do her well, let her have the epiphanies. Hello, Christine. Nice to see you back. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Hola. You guys will have me talking Hawaiian and Spanish and Portuguese, and I don't mind. That would be really cool. Okay, so Nita, what is up for Nita? I am going to one last run through, and now I'll cut the deck for you. There's Nita. Let's see. There we go. What have we got for Nita's for general reading? Oh, I love this card. It does this to me all the time. Look what you got. You've got the Nine of Cups. It is the wish card, the magical wish card of tarot. This is beautiful for you, Nita. Just beautiful. If you have any wishes that you've been harboring, if you've put out a wish or two to the universe, this is a real good sign, let me tell you. And if you've yet to wish for something, if there's something dearly close to your heart and important, take your time with this one. Sit down and get connected first with your creator, the universe. Get connected first. All right? Open yourself up. And with all the emotion you can muster, bring that wish out. Don't use the words need or want. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Bring it into my now. Bring it into my reality. Bring it to me here. This is what I'm trying to manifest into my life. And then you say, thank you. Just that simple. Let's get this out. But your wishes, go ahead and wish, my dear. Wish, wish, wish all you want. Wish for whatever you want. The magical wish card of tarot. This is it. The Nine of Cups is the magical wish card of tarot. And when it appears in your reading, you benefit from love, you benefit from friendship and support in all your projects, and you have harmony at home. All aspects of your life are going to flourish, and you're going to be feeling very content and fulfilled. The only glitch is being a little smug. No, neener, neener, neener. Told you so. Told you so. None of that. You can't do that. That's very distasteful. You know what? When you get into a room by yourself and you feel like you can do all the fist pumps that you want into the air, all right? Just with you and yourself in the universe, right? Get it out of your system. But not in front of, don't rub somebody's face in it. That just doesn't, that's not positive. It could come back on you. Be very sensitive in your enthusiasm as well to who you share your good fortune with. Another meaning is entertaining and socializing as well. The advice, you are perfectly placed to manifest what you dream of. Now you make your wish. Now's the time. Now's the time. Happiness, love, support, entertaining, harmony at home, relationships, and one of my favorite words in the English language when used in the right context, abundance. Abundance in love, abundance in security, abundance in health. It's all good, Nita. You picked the right time to come in and get a reading. You needed to hear yes. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? I love, this just made my whole night right here. This has made my whole night. Congratulations, and thank you again for being here. Thank you so much. And next up is Hinkle. Okay, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay, M&M. We got M&M up front and center, please. There we go. You're welcome, Nita. I work for the courthouse. I hate it. But it pays the bills. I'm a painter and opened up Hinkle and Company. I like the name. I do. It's a nice name. My question is, When will I be able to quit and work my art full time? Or will I ever? Well, let's find out. Let's see what we can find out. All right. I'll just refer to you as M&M. All right? Okay, M&M. They work for a courthouse. They're not happy with the job. So they opened and began they opened up their own business, Hinkle and Company. And their question is, when will I be able to quit this job with the courthouse and work on my art full time? Or is it going to happen at all? Ever going to happen at all? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Are they going to be able to quit their day job and focus on their art career full time? Is this going to happen? All right, I'm going to cut right here. Let's see what we have. Here we go. Oh, okay. You got a really good card, the Three of Cups. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. The 3, the number 3 itself is very highly revered. It's a very powerful number, considered holy by some. As depicted here in the picture with the 3, we've got the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Very powerful, very high, very holy. Purity of it all. Okay? When I see that reunion is the prompt here, I question if it's not you being reunited with your art, being reunited with your creative side, being reunited with your passion is what went through my head right off with this, okay? Yes, it's a card of reunion, but I'm feeling, that's what I'm feeling, a reunion with your passion, a reunion with your art. You just bear with me for a few minutes here. I would say yes to your question. And again, we're looking at what I heard was a reunion with your creative side, your art. This card also brings about, shows you, of course, more highly active with people. There's a lot of activity, and there's a lot of people here. Your social life picking up. When this card comes up, one thing it does zero in on is it shows you spending precious time with the people that you love and the people that you can be your true self with. Really, really just be yourself with. Because their company is uplifting and it's fun and it replenishes you as a person. It's very restoring. I don't know if you're single or not, but if you are, and if you're looking for love, there could also be an opportunity for, at the very least, flirtation. But if you're working on a creative project, now is the time for you to get into the zone. All right? Be carefree and enjoy the company of those that make you laugh. Because when you're able to laugh, this feeds your creativity. It feeds all those things inside of us that make us more of who we already are. It enhances us even more. The keywords are celebration and friendship, healing, fun, flirtation, indulgence. The creativity runs very, very high with this card. But bear for 1 minute, because I'm going to ask Lilith directly, is what I'm going to do here. You're married? Okay. Let me see here. All right. This is for Eminem, not the rapper. Eminem works in a courthouse. This is her day job, and she hates her work. She's an artist at heart and wants to go back to creating art. So she's opened up her own business, and this is kind of on the side supplement. Is she going to be able to leave her day job and get into her work, her company that she's started and invested? Will she be able to work on her craft and her art full time? Will this come to pass for Eminem? Will they eventually be able to quit their day job and concentrate on their art on a full-time basis? Is it going to be a while before they'll be able to do that? How long are we looking at? Within the next 6-month period, the business has already been established, up and running. They're still working their day job. Will this happen? Will they be in a financial position to leave the day job and go into their art full-time? Let's say within the next 6 months. Is that possible? Within the next 6 months, is it possible for them to devote 100% of their work time to their art? Will they be able to make a living this way? Will they make a well enough living that they can live this way? So we're looking at the next 6 months. Could it happen any sooner than that? Is it possible it could happen any sooner than that? Oh, she gets a little wobbly here. Look. No. No. So 6 months then for sure? Is that what's going on? 6 months for sure? And she's going, yeah, okay, she's going back. So 6 months. In the bigger picture, is this going to work out for Eminem? Is this going to work out for them in their favor? That she's sure of. Look how straight she is. Absolutely. Things will begin to unfold for you in about 6 months' time. So says Lilith. I bet it does. Oh, I'm sorry, Hinkle. I'm sorry. Did you get a notification on this stream tonight? Did you receive a notification? You're welcome. You're very welcome. Oh, you just happened to stumble. Okay, I was curious. They're supposed to fix notifications yesterday, last night, or the night before, I think it was. So I was just curious. All right, let's see here. You're very welcome, and thank you for being here. Thank you, and thank you for following as well. Continue. The next person we have up. Abhishek Singhal. Abhishek Singhal is up next. No notification, Janet, really? Okay. Abhishek Singhal. They need to come up front and center. I don't have a question for them. Okay. I'm glad. Good. I don't know. I don't think the notifications are working any better than they were. 16 people in here out of close to 40,000. I don't think so. No, there should be more. Hey. You don't know? Okay. I'll find something to write on. Just a minute. Oh, then I'd have to find a pencil or a pen. I guess never mind. Okay, Namrata, sorry. Go ahead, my dear. What is your question? You're up front and center. No, it's not. Okay, Namrata. Namrata, do you have your question? I spelled her name wrong. Sorry. It's Namrata. We both spelled it wrong. Me and you, Chad. One too many A's, I guess. You have a hard time maintaining friends and family? What should you do? Okay. These are the challenging ones. Because there'd be a whole lifetime behind that, right? So, and we can't do that. Can't cover your whole lifetime, but okay. Namrata has a hard time sustaining your relationships with friends and family. Yeah, I got your question. I've got it. Namrata has a hard time maintaining her relationships with friends and family, and she doesn't know what to do about it, but she wants to do something about it. She's willing to do something about it, or she wouldn't be here asking this question. She wants to make things better. She wants to be able to sustain her relationships with friends or family. Let's see. One more. One more. Questions are open again, by the way. Free and clear. No waiting. No waiting list. And there's a heavy card. There, you got it right that time, Jen. Yeah. Well, what you got now, I don't want you to take this. I don't want you to take this literally. Oh, okay. Just a minute. Where'd that go? Let's see. Okay, so yes, we got the card of death. Don't take that literally, though. I don't want you to take it literally. Death in this always, no matter what, the first thing it does. Okay. All right. We can talk about it then. Big changes coming up. And a lot of times when the change has a big impact to it, it really changes things. Something is powerful and strong and in your face, like the death card pops up, because it really is sending a message home to you is what it's doing. This is a card of transformation. I have no idea how old you are and how long this has been going on. If this has been kind of like a lifetime thing, I'm just going to put it out there. We're talking extreme transformation of who you are, learning to be a different human being than what you have been. Learning things like tolerance and patience, compassion, empathy. And these are some of the changes here that you would have to make from within. Tolerance as well for other people and the differences between us, between you, between them. Life would get pretty boring if we were all the same, if we all thought the same. Variety is a good thing. Where's my, there it is. Death in this card is not revealing for you a physical death, but it expresses a great change in your life. A transformation that is essential to begin a new phase. Whatever you no longer need is taken from you. Death is necessary for something new to be born. This may be unsatisfying work, or stuck relationships, or anything that constitutes old ways of being, even including habits that no longer serve you. For this reason, death clears away confusion and brings the situation to a natural conclusion. This is talking about the changes you need to make within yourself. Have you ever thought about counseling? You could benefit maybe with some counseling. Because you're feeling that it's you. Because you're saying, I'm having a hard time maintaining relationships, which is other people, right? So you're feeling it's something within yourself that kind of, tips the scales a bit. But I'm thinking and I'm wondering, it's some kind of counseling to help you be a more emphatic person, compassionate person, and patient as well, and tolerant. Those are the things. Patience, tolerance, compassion, and empathy. If you can nail those 4 things down, relationships will start to have some staying power. Okay? And you go with the motto, okay? And that's to treat people the way you wish to be treated. So if you're speaking to somebody, you're confiding in someone, you want their attention, right? You want them to be listening to you and to give you some feedback. You've got to be the same way back. If you're, making promises to friends or family, I'll be there, I'll help, whatever with that, I'll do that. You have to follow through whether you like it or not. We all do. Because if you don't, if it's a constant letdown from you, as far as friends and family go, if you're constantly kind of like leaving them high and dry or changing your mind, this sort of a thing, the same thing will continue to happen. It's just a cyclical thing is what it is. It's the way you treat people. You treat them the way you want to be. That's the easiest way to put it. You treat people the way you wish to be treated. Your relationships will have more staying power. That is a big part of it there. And like I say, just because I suggest you get some kind of a counseling, if you have to. If you feel you're not getting anywhere, you may need that. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you, because you're not going in to decipher why am I like this. You're going in to say, I don't want to be like this anymore. I want to be able to maintain my relationships right across the board. What do I need to do? And a counselor may say, well, what is it that you do now? What do you do now? Well, I don't know. And you start to spiel out where you're at right now, they can help you clean that up and give you things to focus on with exercises you could do. I'm still curious. My curious mind says, why are you like this in the first place? Why do you have a need where you find yourself having to address this very fact of holding on to people in your life so that you've got true relationships? Why is that there in the first place? Is my question. It's something maybe you need to ask yourself. I'm not sure. But I tell you, from this point onward, there's going to be new people, ideas, and opportunities are going to enter your life because your heart cries for this and your heart has put it out there. The universe is very aware how you feel, but you need to take that forward movement, that action, take responsibility for it to make things move, to make things start to happen. The universe sees you doing that. It sits up, it takes notice. It knows the sincerity in your heart that you want to do this. It'll help you. It'll help you along. When you follow through with these things and these changes, a whole new era is going to beckon to you in your life. You'll be in a whole new era. It'll be calling you. The advice of this card, some things you can't change, you can't do anything about. So you go with the motto, allow what will be, will be. All right, just let things be. And rather than resisting the change that needs to happen, you start to embrace all the newness and the opportunities and all the change that comes into your life. And you're saying, this is going to be a change, embrace it. Embrace it. Because your heart is coming from a place of sincerity, this is going to work in your favor. Just based on that alone, this will work in your favor. Certainly will not work against you. Not at all. Not one little bit. Open your arms, open your heart, open your eyes, and embrace the changes that are coming. As I said, it's going to be like starting over again in a lot of ways. And it's okay to need other people. Maybe that's what's held you back. You didn't want to have to need anybody. And that's going to change as well. You'll feel a need, if not actual need, but you will feel, I think you're feeling it now. That's why you're here asking this question. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be part of a social circle. And it's going to take some work because the word maintain is the word you used. That takes work. Maintenance takes work. Maintenance requires you to be on top and be aware and ahead of things, anticipate things. Embrace any changes coming your way. Your keywords here are rebirth. You see that? Rebirth. That's like having every ace in the deck stacked for you with new beginnings, new life, a new you. Certain things coming to an end because they have to before you can grow and move on. This is a card of change. It's a card of beginnings. It's a card of release, relief, and conclusions. You're in the driver's seat, and if you don't need help with a professional, someone you can speak to if you feel lost, talk to the universe. That's all part of you and part of your life. You can always do that and turn to the universe. But the change has to begin within you. What's that expression? Be the change that you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see. It takes effort for everybody, Namrata. All right? It takes effort for each and every one of us to maintain our relationships. We have to put the work in. We do. Intuitively, inside of you, you already know. Okay? You just need to bring that up and to bring that out and treat others as you would like to be treated. That's pretty much it in a nutshell right there. That's what I would tell you right off. Right off. Be open to the change. Talk to the universe. Start right there. Talk to the universe. Open up and let all the powers of your emotions come through. The universe understands that it's a world language when it comes to our emotions. You go through with these things, I can tell you, you're going to be all right. But it's going to take some work and some change for you, and be open to it. Embrace it. Let the old ways of being go. Let them go. Like a snake shedding its skin and growing a nice, fresh start all over again. It's the same thing. I hope that was some kind of help to you. That's it for the list. There is no waiting right now. Right now. No. No. People wouldn't be coming in for anybody's reading. They don't know what they're coming in, and they don't know what they're going to see when they get here. They can't see it outside the stream. No. I was talking about notifications and stuff. I remember for a minute there. You're welcome, Namrata. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Now there's been a glitch on YouTube with the notifications and stuff, and supposedly the apps weren't refreshing and they weren't updating, so a lot of people aren't getting their notifications. Yeah. Okay. Yes. It's going to be work for you, Namrata. It's going to be work for you. I'm not kidding you. That's a very powerful card that shows intensive changeover, intensive journey. You know, and let's be honest. I'm always straightforward and honest, and don't anybody here take offense. In a lot of ways, life's a lot less complicated with the less people you have in it. Let's put it that way. People aren't always fun to deal with or nice to deal with. And sometimes being a very devoted person can be taxing, devoted to friends and family. Maintaining the relationships does take work. You know, you could probably on a Saturday afternoon think of 3 or 4 things you'd love to do that day, but you need to be at somebody's house. You need to meet with somebody. You'd really rather not, to be honest. But you can't say that to people. You can't say, yes, I'm going to still meet you. Yes, we're still doing this as we planned. I don't want to, but I'll be there. That's not maintaining. You don't let any negative connotations come into the relationship if you can help it in that way. Yeah. If we had all the time in the world, I'd say, what's your background? But we don't have that kind of time. But it would be interesting to know, because I'm feeling, Namrata, this is something to do with the way you were raised and brought up, and that's why you are the way you are. So, but I'll tell you, life will get a lot more interesting for you, and life will get a lot more vibrant and a lot more colorful with people in it. All right, we don't like people all of the time. And that's okay. It's a normal part of being human. We drive each other crazy. We get on each other's nerves. But there's all the good things that go with it as well. Having that connection to other people, a deep connection. And knowing that that person, those people, are always going to be on your side, in your corner, supportive and loving as well. There's all this good stuff that will be more good than bad that comes out of it. And we're coming into Sunday evening, going through the usual, the usual, the usual. Very slow on Sunday evenings. Very, very slow. It's going to be work. It is. It's going to be work for you, Namrata. It is. But you know what? It won't take that long. It won't take that long. People are going to notice the difference. And next thing you know, they're going to be drawn to you. Because we all have a little light that we carry inside. And maybe yours has been kind of burning low. That's gonna spark back up. People are going to be drawn to your sparkle and who you are. You know, it's going to better your life in the long run as well. It's going to make everything better for you in the long run. It'll always be challenging. Don't ever expect the challenges to stop. It'll be irritating, maddening, and challenging, but that's part of being a human. It goes with it. It all goes with. We'll be coming up. I'll just throw it out there too. Coming up to the March readings very soon. Can you believe it already? February really, really, really flew by. I always found February to be long. I don't know why, but not this year. Man, it flew by quick. And today was a spring day, if there ever was one. What a gorgeous day. Oh my goodness. The time has flown, Janet. That's crazy. Yeah, I know, Karina. I don't know. I don't get that. What's up with that? Like everybody's going, where did February go? And it's normally not. It's not like that for me. I can tell you that. Not at all. Okie dokie. Okay, that was me. Wasn't anybody else. We got another nice day coming tomorrow, too. Beautiful. Okay, go back to the beginning. But you got me very curious about the kiwis, Janet. I had no idea. None. Very interesting. It does. It grows very fast, really. You've been busy, Sharita. Oh my goodness. Oh, I bet, Karina. Oh my goodness. Oh, really? When do you start growing them? Do you take the seeds out of the inside and dry them and plant? Like, how is it? I suppose I could Google that. I could look it up. A male and a female to get fruit. Oh dear. Okay. That would be exciting and a lot of fun to be able to grow them. Maybe I'll Google them and see how to get a male. Where can I maybe order some seeds, male and female? How to plant them, where to plant them, how long. People aren't getting their notifications. They're not. Not when you have as many subs as I do. Even though the numbers, it's skewed and off by an awful lot. 15 years ago. So I bet they won't bear any fruit the first year or two, maybe, eh? It'd be nice though if everybody would click a thumbs up on the stream. That would be nice. It makes others aware. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please too do. It's Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and remember to click the little notification bell and hope that you get your notifications as well. And if you're so interested, we can be found on Facebook as well under Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and the group is closed and private. So everything goes on in there. You can feel safe and comfortable. You're more than welcome to join us. They have to be 3 or 4 years. Well, geez, I better get a head start then. I don't have that many years left. I had Bear. Hi, Joey. I had Bear down, and thank you very much for the thumbs up. I had Bear out in the yard today because it was beautiful here. Just beautiful. All is very fine. Thank you, Joyce. Did you just stumble in, Joyce, or did you get a notification? Hello, Annette Klein. You plan to live to be 100. I asked for 80. I asked for 22 more years till I'm 82. That's what I asked for. They did. They sent you a mini survey. Wow. You stumble and tumble right in. Okay. Well, that's really curious. When Diana Orchids was here, that's her nickname on here. She has two inside technicians in Google, and Google's partnered with YouTube. Of course, they have been for years. And they were monitoring the stream because she told them of the problems that this channel in particular has been having. So they monitored the last stream. They said they were going to fix the notifications. They'd look into the rest. Why I'm being unsubscribed, why my people are getting unsubscribed, like, from this channel. So it's been going on like almost a whole year now. Asking for feedback. Okay, that's curious. That's really curious. Good, Annette. You got a notification. That's fantastic. Thank you for letting me know. Wonderful. That's wonderful. Maybe they're thinking, that, 500 people at a time just leave the channel for no reason. So they're trying to find out, is it something I'm doing? Are people sick of the channel? Are they not interested anymore? And they're just leaving in droves like a big exodus? No, they're not. It's not working that way. You got one too, Karina. That's really good. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I think that's what they're doing. But I'm telling you, it's a system. I've been at this going into the 4th year, and it doesn't work the way it's been working for the last year. Yeah. That's good, Jennifer. Good. But not everybody's getting them. I know they're not. I know they're not. If people weren't interested, they wouldn't be a member of the channel anymore. According to the numbers coming up here in the live streams, I must have what? I would have to have what, 30, 40 subscribers, and that would be it? To bring in 15, 18, 20 people at it. That's crazy. No. And you watch, I'll hear it. Don't come in here. I'm not up for company tonight. One of my neighbors, he's running up around the... Oh, no. I'm busy. Please don't come in here tonight. He's on his four-wheeler. He just lives across the road and up on the top of the hill. When he comes to visit, it can go on all night. I don't really want to see anybody right in the middle of this. I don't know, but people, I hear it a lot. Oh my God, you're back. I've missed your readings and videos. Oh my God, where have you been? What happened? I haven't seen you for 7 or 8 months. What's going? I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't gone anywhere. Putting up a notification bell was the dumbest thing they ever could have done, because when I first started out, there was no notification bells. You just subscribed to the channel, you automatically got notifications. Automatically. I get notifications. I do. Bay of Fundy Fortunes is now live. Bay of Fundy Fortunes just posted a new video. I get them all the time, but there's probably 37,500 people that are not getting notifications. Let's put it that way. And the numbers should be closer to 100,000. They've taken a lot of people from me, an awful lot. Same with the others that are going through the same thing as well. So, I suppose I don't know. I don't know. Where was I reading today? I was reading somewhere with Facebook. They're using algorithms as well now. As somebody said, if the page isn't kept busy with people visiting their page, watching their videos on a really, with a really good a higher count of visibility, right? That the Facebook page, it could disappear into oblivion if it isn't highly used. They were please asking people to watch as often as you can, because if you don't, the page will just slowly disappear, and it just, after a while, won't appear in feeds, it won't appear on the walls, it won't appear anywhere. For 13 minutes when you Google it. Yeah, okay. This is what I'm saying in the beginning. This notification bell thing, that started, I think, about a year and a half ago. But all that time before that, all you did was click subscribe, and you were. And whenever a channel would post a new video, it would come right up in your notifications. I never missed any. But there was one day, this is a couple years, well, about 2 years ago, there was one day, I got to wondering why I'm not seeing, you know, some of the channels I'm subscribed to. So I went into my main YouTube, right? And I looked under my favorites, which is where they were kept. And I had about 15 different channels that I was subbed to. They were all gone. Every one of them had been removed. Every single one had been removed. So I don't know. I didn't use them all the time, and maybe that was part of it. If you're not going to be regularly viewing a channel, then they'll just remove that from your list because it's not being used. And maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what happened with me. That's why they were all removed. Okay. All right, John. It's interesting to know. Yes, it shows me on my and that's a new feature. It would never do that before. Now there's a section. It's a little corner section on one of my pages, my background pages, the stuff other people don't see, and it'll tell me. It never used to before. It'll tell me the name right there on YouTube. So and so subscribe to your channel. So and so subscribe to your channel, and then I get notifications that come up in the email as well. I get them. I've got a whole page full of them as they come in, right? And then I'll go check my sub number, right, in the backbones of the program, and it won't even show one person's joined. But yet I know they have, because I've been watching the notifications come in. It doesn't register with the sub count. That counter should go up for every person, everyone. If I had, 50,000, it should then go to 50,001, 50,002. It's not moving. It sits where it's at, sometimes weeks at a time. And then when it does act and it comes to life, it removes about 400 people from my list all at once. Yeah. Hi, Jan. Welcome back. Isn't that something, eh? That's just craziness. That's cray-cray, as they say. But somebody said that if the videos aren't being widely, I don't understand. That doesn't work for me. It doesn't explain. I don't normally go back in, only once in a while, to see how many views that we're getting hit. And the other ones have gone through this, tens of thousands of views on a video, and they'll look, and then they go through what I'm going through, and instead of getting 10, 20, 30, 40,000 hits per video, I might get 200, 300. It's like you're not even there compared to where it was. How much more used or viewed can a channel be when you get 80,000 views on one video? You telling me that's not enough? Really? That's sick. It's just sick. But especially before, and now that I'm doing live, it's even worse. If I put up a pre-recorded video, I'll get a few thousand hits on it. But doing the lives, you would think would be through the roof. Everybody asking for them. Well, here I am. Here we are. Yeah, you know, I stopped trying to figure it out, but it is highly annoying. It really, really is highly annoying. You know, people think you're brand new because they don't go right to your homepage on YouTube, right? They just see a video, they grab it, or they see a video, they see the title. Oh, and that video has been viewed 500 times. That's somebody new. I'm not interested, and they just want to go on to a more seasoned people. So that discourages people from even checking you out. Just nuts. Nuts. Jan, what'd you think of the weather here today? I was out a good part of the afternoon with my little bear and my dog out in the backyard. You would think. I know. I agree with you, Joey. I agree with you 100%, Joey. I really do. It would be crazy. It would be. It would just be insane, but that's the way it's supposed to be, right? I could never keep up, but you'd be busy, and we would need the other moderators that just do it sometimes to be here on a more regular basis. They would be highly needed just to do traffic control. But it's true. I mean, I was always happy with the views and the numbers that the channel got. I was very happy with them. I used to say in the beginning, because, and another friend of mine, she has her own thing going on the side, and she does quite well. And she said, your channel's going to grow huge. You're like a shooting star. You're going. And I told her, I don't want to be a shooting star. I don't want to get big. I wouldn't be able to handle it. 10,000 is good. 10,000 subs would be perfect for me. And she said, it's a drop in the bucket compared to where you're going to be. So we surpassed the 10,000, and I started, I did. I got nuts. Crazy. Tell me what's going on, Jen. What's going on, Jen? Tell me. Huh. But it's, you know, a lot of people say, never mind what their system's doing, Natalie, never mind. Thing is, it can lead you to a bad place. And I don't care who you are. Even me that didn't want over 10,000, I got way more than that. It's validating to see your videos getting a lot of views. It's validating when you open up and you go, I wonder how that last video did, and you go in and you see 8, 12, 20, 30,000 hits on one video. It's validating for the reader or the channel owner. Very validating. Okay. All right, Jen. So that's what it is. It's valid to know that your work is getting out there, and it's the same as everybody else's. You're getting the same views, the same responses. Oh, okay. Yeah, I cleared that last one. Yeah, it was me that, I'm sorry about that. I cleared it. But yeah, so you just feel like you're talking to nobody when you're used to having that many views, and you can see the numbers dropping here in the watch list. Drop, drop, drop. Well, there's supposed to be readings going on, and there isn't. And we've been here 2 hours and 5 minutes. How many readings have we got? Where's my PayPal list? How many have we done? We haven't done a lot. There has not been a lot tonight. It's been slow, but you have nights like that, you know. Come on. Populate. Populate. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six readings tonight. So far. That's slow. That's very, very, very slow. Yes, I know, but those numbers are extremely low. Extremely. Yeah, that's not, it should be more like 200 to 323 or 223, not 23. So, you too, Janet. Have a great week ahead. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. Thank you, thank you. Because I can come back a week from now and look at this stream. There wouldn't even be 500 views on it. They don't know that, they don't see them. And then people say, oh my God, I just stumbled across this tonight, this live stream. I haven't seen you in ages, months, you know. No problem, Jan, no problem. But we really do need something other than YouTube, another platform like YouTube, that's similar, because YouTube is just really, I mean, now they're partnered up with Google, so they're doing what they're doing, I guess, you know. Have a good one, Janet. A lot of people go, my phone died. And it's right when their question comes up or something, my phone died. You know, try to tell people, make sure you charge your phones if you want to be through the whole shenanigans. So, it is, it's, you put a lot, there's so much work. And I may put out the odd pre-recorded one like I used to, and then I go, what the hell? And it'll have thousands and thousands and thousands of views on it. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Even for the monthlies, they should just carry on and carry through and have all kinds of hits. People aren't seeing them, not showing up. I've been thinking, I have YouTube Buddy. I've been thinking on getting back into that, and that helps to promote you. There's different things you can do to promote. So I'll see when I dabble with it, but you put all that work and effort in. And I used to say, well, there's a payoff. There's always a payoff. So it's okay if I'm tired. It's okay if I'm a little burned out. So, not finished for the night yet. I'm still doing the mini readings. Yes, that's still on right now. If we were to have some readings come in, we'll stay till the 3-hour mark. It's 2:08 right now. No, they're not. Most people don't. I never went directly to any channel I was subscribed to. I just wait for the videos to come up and get notified. Yes, I do, Joyce. Yep. March readings will be done soon. We'll do them, and where are we going to be starting at this month? Pisces, I think. I start with the birthday month. If it's Pisces, I start right there, and then we work out from there. Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, that way. I don't start with Aries because it's supposedly the first sign. I don't. I begin with the birthday month. Make sure, Joyce, you subscribe to the channel. You have to go to the main channel page, click subscribe, and supposedly there's a little notification bell, and you click that too, and then you'll be notified. I'd encourage anybody that's into this line of business, into anything esoteric. Like I said, having a YouTube channel can be very validating, but it can be very exposing as well. There's good things, but it is the other stuff that ruins it, that makes it hard. You know, dealing with their system and the way it works. That shouldn't. It's like, who said that a little while ago? I can't remember. Said, I think it was you, Joey. I think, or Karina, one of them. Like, why would YouTube or Google care how often your videos are viewed? Why would they care? Why does that even matter? But they've made it that way. They've made it. That's the way their algorithms work. And now Facebook has the same thing. Algorithms. Is Tom here? Is that your Tom? Jen? So you see people I don't even see in here. Nope, there's nobody out here but me. I'm sorry, I just didn't know what. Yeah, okay, no. No, it's just me and Bear. He's here. He's taking his nose and hitting my leg. He's saying, come on, Mom. Come on, Mom. Thank you very much, Joey. Let me go in and check the list here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There you are. There you are. All right. Come on now. Scroll down for me. Give me Joey's name. There we go. Okay. Joey's asking about, she's saying that she has changed her resume and she's updated all her information for job hunting and so on. She wants to know, how will I do for finding work in March with the changes? Let's see. All right, let's see. Here we go. Good night, Sharita. You keep working hard. You pumped out quite a bit. You've been very productive. Good for you. Okay. You're always the runner-up, are you? Oh. Oh, my goodness. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? Oh, my gosh, Joey. Joey's made some changes to her resumes, and she's looking for work in March, and how's that going to pan for her? Is that going to work better for her? Updated and current. Let me see. There's my man. Let's see here. Have a good night, Sharita. How's this going to work for Joey when it comes to job hunting for March with the new resume? Is this going to work in her favor? Okay. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Why did he come up? Why did you come up? Your sorry ass in this reading for the Knight of Cups. Fabio of the Ocean. Okay, right off, I like the Magician too. I know. I wish that had turned up for you. But you got this guy. This is oh, excuse me. There's a bit of I'm feeling the shimmy under the card. And what that shimmy is a bit of a heads up, a bit of a warning. Make sure you do your homework. Fact checking when you're checking out new companies to send a resume to. Make sure you do all your background checks on it. And if you can get word of mouth, that as well. Because you could have somebody talk you into something that is not what they portray it to be. This is like false promises, false proposals. This person I'm hearing, don't sell yourself short. Don't take a job and, look at the job market and you're going, okay, there's one. But I'd be selling myself short if I went there. I could probably get a job there. I'd get employed pretty quick. But I'm overqualified for this job. And I won't get paid what I'm worth. You got to be careful for places like that make empty promises. Yes. And even word of mouth as well can happen. He's a shifty card. He's not evil. He's not bad. It's just that you could get absorbed into something you really shouldn't be absorbed in, or really have anything to do with. He's a waste of space. Other than giving you a heads up, he's a waste of space. He's not my favorite person. He's not my favorite cup of tea, you might say. He, false promises. What it is, you have to be careful from being sent running in circles, wasting your time on something that's not going to produce anything here. This energy, this person, is a very romantic and idealistic man. And he has a proposal for you. He's very charming. He's magnetic. He can tell a really great story. But here's the thing. Will his ideas, his schemes, or if it's love even, will these things that he offers stand true in the bigger picture? Is there any merit to anything he says? He may not seek to deceive you, but he's not a realist either. He's more comfortable with fantasy than he is with practicality. His words could be captivating, but meaningless in the real world, and you cannot trust him to be consistent. The advice of this card, judge by actions rather than words, because it's going to be worth testing this person's intentions before you go along with their crazy schemes, ideas, and their foibles. And the key words for him are offers, dreams, illusions, imagination, fantasy, love, infatuation, which all basically is telling you need keep it real. And you need to keep your feet on the ground based in the reality of your life and what it is you're doing. Yes, it's nice to daydream, and you can go ahead and do that, but don't let that cross over into your waking hours, your reality. Be very careful. I don't want to see you because I'm getting this feeling you could easily be running in circles like on a treadmill, not getting anywhere fast. Try starting out being very particular about who you send your resume to. And again, you need to do your background work. You need to check out the facts. But go to the top of whatever it is you do, go to the top and say, now, hey, if I could work for them, that would be the ultimate. So what's holding you back from applying? What's holding you back from sending in a resume from your dream job where you'd love to be? Why not go ahead? What the hell? Nothing to lose but a couple minutes of your time. Start with the pristine, start with the premier place for you, and then start working your way backwards. And that way, at least you're going after for what you're worth, right? Your experience, everything that goes along with that. To get paid what you're worth, you don't go to the lower end of the scale. You know, want you to start at the top and work your way down. Hold on a minute. I'm going to bring Lilith in on this. And I want to see what Lilith is going to say. To see what your chances are of getting a job in March. Okay, this is for Joey. Still within the parameters of her one card, one question reading. She's updated her resume, made some changes, made it more current, and she wants to know how the job hunt's going to fan out for her during the month of March. Is Joey going to find employment in the month of March? Let's just get her to answer that first. Is Joey going to be finding employment during the month of March? It's coming right up on. She's, wow, yeah, okay. The answer is yes, you will. Is this place of employment going to work in the favor of Joey? Will it work in Joey's favor? Will the new place of employment work in Joey's favor? She's still giving a hard yes. Will Joe be paid for her skills and what she's worth? Will the money equal the effort? She's still saying yes. Will this be employment at length, someplace she'll be for a long time to come? Until you want different, this is where you'll be. That's what she's saying. Until she wants different, this is where she'll be. Is this going to be easier for Joey overall and fit into her life? Yes. That is just fantastic. Fantastic. So this looks like it's all good for Joey. The job hunt and landing a job in the month of March. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lilith. Thank you. There we go. Well, she says you are and you will. She already tweaked her resume, though. That was part of the question. She's made a difference. Yeah, the last couple of days, and it will help. I can ask her, but okay. If tweaking Joey's resume, if somebody else tweak, is it going to help her? Is it going? She's shaking. She didn't like that question. She's barely moving, and she was vibrating. She didn't like that question. I'm getting no. No. She says no. Her newly updated resume, is that going to work fine for her? She just skipped back to life again, yes. Your resume's fine. Nothing personal against Tom or anything, but the resume's fine. Good for you, Joey. But there's work coming, supposedly. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And what you've done and you've updated, I think, is really, really is going to be wonderful for you. Just wonderful. Oh, I've got my heat on beside me because I caught it chilling now, too warm. Will Tom hear back from Packer? Okay. That's wonderful, Joey. You're playing it smart then. Will Tom hear back from Packer? Jennifer wants to know. Whoops, we got to get that card out of there. Hold on. Jennifer wants to know, will Tom hear back from Packer? Yes or no? This is for Jennifer. Tom is her husband. Will Tom hear back from Packer? Jennifer's husband, Tom, will he hear back from Packer? She's saying yes. I can't help but feel it's going to be very, very soon. Another day, two, maybe. Is that correct, Lilith? Within a couple of days? Yes. That's what she's saying. In a couple of days, Jen. Okay. All right. Wonderful. He will. You're welcome. You're more than welcome. There is no waiting list right now. We're all caught up again, everybody. Anybody wanting to get their card done? Because we're down. We're left to about a little less than 35 minutes left to the stream. That's really good. That's a good job, human resources. They usually pay quite well. Good job. Oh my gosh, it's slow here tonight. As Sunday nights, I should know better. Really. Isn't that nice when it's a pleasant experience? That's really great. That's great. Go for the cream of the crop and work your way back. but go for the cream of the crop, where you can see yourself working someplace you'd like to. Wonderful. And almost every company has an HR department. Almost every one. So, you know, the more you learn, the more you earn. It's true too. And people have to respect the work that's gone in, and they have to respect the training, the certifications, and everything with that. They can't downplay it, that's for sure. Hello, Annette. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy that. Good. You'll have interesting work ahead of you, Joey, for sure. Absolutely. Half an hour left, everybody. Half an hour left. Joey's asking you, Annette Klein, what is it that you paint? Inquiring minds want to know. Very nice. I've painted some Christmas ornaments in the past. Nobody's specific home, but homes. Winter scenes, yeah. Lighted windows, lights. I like doing the period pieces. I like doing the Victorian, leaning more towards the Victorian era on mine. That's really nice, Annette. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yes, it does. Fiberglass does feel like you're getting cut. Absolutely. Ah, Jen. I told you, and you were like, no, they said no. She said no, no. And I said, she didn't say no permanent. She said, I keep you informed. I told you. You watch and see. It could be closer to summer, but you watch and see. Isn't that wonderful? I knew that they didn't write him off or push him, stick his paperwork in a pile somewhere. I knew that. I knew that. You hear me say, if you, what card is that comes up? And it sees you. You may need to say no to some people, but it's not because you're being mean or in any negative connotation. Sometimes we have to say no to people because we have no choice. Our hands are tied. Mm-hmm. No, that's true. That's very true. You have to be careful what you say and what you put out there. Hello, Lucienne. Yeah, we've got about 30 minutes left, if that. No, 25 minutes left, and we're going to sign off. It'll be the 3-hour mark. We've been here 2.5 hours. Okay, Kim. Sure, no problem, Kim. No problem at all. Ha ha ha. Ha ha, Jennifer, you're funny. You're funny. Funny, 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 funny. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So Kim Lovejoy's here, and she's going to send a question in. Anybody else? The clock's a ticking. That's, yes, the Moose Club lady. Yes. Yeah. And that's probably going to be your question, something in relation to that. So we'll say, eh? We will say what we will say. It may not come back until Wednesday, so. Or I may try to, maybe tomorrow. It depends on how my day goes. I may try to get in earlier in the afternoon. So, like, lunchtime, a little around lunchtime, a little after lunchtime, which is early, and expose Bay of Fundy Fortune to some new people, or maybe some people that are already members and they're just not being notified. They may end up stumbling and saying, oh my God, Bay of Fundy Fortune, you know. For those of you that haven't done it, my big request from those of you just kind of sitting back watching, which I don't mind at all, if you could give a thumbs up on the main page of the stream, would be really, really nice. You always do, Jen. You're not a slacker, that's for sure. That's for darn sure. You always do the best that you can do. I mean, you're doing well. You started that new thing. You mean you're doing well. It's all forward movement. Have a good one, Joey. Have a good night, and thank you again for stopping in. Really appreciate it. It's wonderful. Now, we'll see. There you go. Oh, I will, Joey. Absolutely, 100%. I really will. Here right now. There it is. Okay, Kimberly, I got it. It just came in. Yeah, you're right, Jen. Moose Club. Y'all knew what I was going to say, she says. Haha. Yeah, okay. So Kimberly's question is, will I win at the Moose Club soon or get on the Cash Explosion show soon? Haha, you all knew what I was going to ask. Okay, let's see here. It's for Kimberly Lovejoy. Is she going to win at the Moose Club soon? And is it possible that she's going to get on the Cash Explosion show soon? Are these things going to come to pass for her? Kimberly Lovejoy. This is for Kimberly Lovejoy. Is she going to win at the Moose Club soon? And is she going to get to be on the Cash Explosion show as well? Kimberly Lovejoy. You gotta let her win at Moose Club. She gotta have a winning eventually. Cash Explosion show would be a huge bonus for her as well. Yeah, what should I do? Here we go. Here we go. Ho, ho, ho. Something's coming up for you, my dear. You got the Queen of the Ocean. She's the Queen of Abundance. That's a very lovely card. Queen of the Ocean. Just bear with me for a moment here. I'm listening. Ah, abundance. You are so lucky it has come up for you. Pertaining to your questions anyways, because there's something coming here. Something's going to be happening for you. So with the Queen of the Ocean is the Mother card of Tarot, bringing happiness and bringing you abundance. She predicts contentment, a loving partner, family, and comfort, and she's here to reassure you that your needs are going to be taken care of. If you've suffered any financial setbacks recently, money will flow again. Old feuds will be forgotten, and harmony, it will rule at home. Another meaning is spiritual growth, emotional stability, and creativity. And the Queen also favors fertility and favors children as well. And as a person, she's the female partner, mother, or mother figure. So this card definitely is representing you. The advice of the card: it's time to grow and evolve. Enjoy and invest time in your relationships, invest time into your home, invest time into your spiritual practice, and into any new creative projects you may have. Invest there as well. The keywords are growth, nurturing, home, love, fertility, comfort, and generosity. Being in a position to be generous to begin with, well, come on now. We're gonna hit Lilith up. See if we can get some encouragement from her. 15 minutes left, people. Readings will be closed for the night in about 15 minutes. I don't think we're going to get any more, but that's all right. Stay within the parameters of Kim Lovejoy's one question, one card reading. Is she going to be striking a win at the Moose Club? Is this going to come to pass? Is it going to be that Kim will strike a winning at the Moose Club? Yes or no? She's saying yes to that right off with no hesitation. When is she going to win at the Moose Club? When is she going to win? Will she win within the next month, within the next 4 weeks? Is this possible that she'll strike a win at the Moose Club within the next 4 weeks? Could it happen sooner than that? The next 3 weeks? She's still saying yes. Is it possible within the next 2 weeks she could have a win at the Moose Club? Oh, no. So it's definitely within. Well, what's depending on it? Depending on something. I don't know what that is. What does that mean? Depending on what? Okay, so within the next 3 weeks, it's possible that she could take home a win from the Moose Club. It's 3 weeks. If anything's going to happen, it's within 3 weeks. But there was some kind of depending on something, and I can't pick up on it, whatever it is. It depends on something to do with you. All right, so can we delve a little deeper? What about the cash explosion show? Does Kim have a chance of getting on the cash explosion show? Is her chance going to come? Yes. It's going to be longer than 3 weeks, though. Can we go for 4 weeks? Will she be on the cash? Could she be part of the cash explosion show within the next 4 weeks? She's saying yes, and she's not straying on it. The next 4 weeks, if not sooner. That's what I'm hearing. The next 4 weeks, if not sooner. Maybe. Maybe that's it, Jennifer, but I heard it depends on her. There's something that depends on her as far as the Moose Club goes. So, yeah. If anything else comes in, it'll be the last reading. If another one comes in, that'll be the last one. I'm not going to get tired here any longer than I have to. So, and one thing I didn't use tonight, I didn't use the Oracle of Mermaids tonight at all. Not at all. Yeah, I remember something about that. I did. I remembered something about that. I'm feeling this is kind of like, where's my other part? There it is. Oh, sorry. See, if I start packing things up, that usually brings somebody in. We're usually here a lot later, too. So people maybe a person or two might get a notification and go, well, where are they? They're not here. Well, we were here for 3 hours. So. All right, we've got 10 minutes here. If one more person comes in, I'll stop to read. If not, we're basically closed. We are closed. Screw it. Close it now, Jen. Readings are closed for the night, everybody. Readings are closed for tonight. There. Cards are put away. Candle went out by itself. All right. It's all right. And that's it, my friends. That's all she wrote for Sunday night. Kind of slow night. I just wish people were getting the notifications. They're never going to fix that. And sending out surveys now to members. Wow. Wow. What I'd like, I hope they send out about 40,000 of them, of these surveys on Bay of Fundy Fortunes. And those that do take the time to respond, I hope they say, Well, yeah, I'm happy being subscribed, but where I haven't seen a video or anything from Bay of Fundy Fortunes in about 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 months. But I'm still subscribed. That's what they need to hear. That's what they need to hear. You go back. Thank you, Annette, for being here. That's what happens when you don't charge. I may do an experiment. I don't know. I still got time to do it. Maybe taking the month of March and doing it all pre-recorded. That's 12 pre-recordeds. That'll take me a couple days to get through them. You're welcome, Kim. Good luck to you, as always. And see if there's a difference. Very much appreciated. Ditto to everything Jennifer just said to everybody. I want to thank you all. Thank you all very, very much. If you haven't clicked like on the channel, thumbs up. That would be wonderful. It would be great. If you're not subscribed to Bay of Fundy Fortunes, please take the time, subscribe, click the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time we put out any new videos as well. And if you'd like, if you're not allergic to Facebook or a hater, we can be found there as well in a group that's private and closed under Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It's a private and closed group. Anything that goes on in there stays in there, and it's a very lovely place to be. You're more than welcome. Thank you, Jennifer, once again. Thank you, everybody that was present tonight. Wishing everybody here a beautiful fortune, a beautiful future. And I just would like to say to everybody, please live your life as aware as you can, because you're living beneath the microscope of our beautiful universe. It sees and knows all. It knows what you feel. It knows what you think. Let that sink in, just to help make you that much better of a person. There's always room for improvement with all of us. Keep your integrity forefront and center, whether anybody's aware of the good things you're doing or not. You keep doing the good things in life with the best of intentions, always good intentions behind all your actions and your thoughts as well. I wish you the best of the best. Please keep the peace in so you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. Coming to you from the shores of the Bay of Fundy, home to the highest tides in the world, in Chance Harbor. I wish you all a great week ahead, and keep your eye out and make sure your notifications are on. You don't miss the monthly March readings that will be coming back. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you once again. Great job, great night. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to hit the little box there, the little X, and we'll see you probably, if not in the daytime, in the next couple days, and probably Wednesday night for sure. But I'll try to get a daytime one or two in earlier in the day. Keep yourself open to notifications. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Jennifer. Much love to everybody.